All right, folks, here we are. Trader versus trader. This is the round one, season one. We've got a couple of traders here, guys. We're about to kick off. This is the third in a four little contests in our first round. This is the third of four before we move into semi-finals and finals. We've got here with us today, and I'm actually going to unmute him so he can talk. We've got Jack all the way from he's living in Dubai, but he's from Ireland. Jack, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So Jack's a 3 times funded trader. We've also got Alex. So Alex, do you want to sort of just say hello to the guys?
What's up, guys? My name's Alex.
So Alex, all the way here from Hawaii, moving average crossover guy. Right, so guys, quickly, I'm going to go through how we're going to do this, how it's going to work. So you know, if you're new to this, you don't know how it works yet, this is going to explain exactly what we're going to do here on Trader versus Trader. If you know what it's all about, you can probably close your eyes, grab a cup of tea while I go through this. So to start off with, let's just quickly see, can you guys hear us in the chat first? Because I want to make sure this is all being coming across clearly, and I'm just going to zoom in here so I can see. Because we haven't done it this time of the day before, so I'm interested to see sort of how guys are receiving this in the chat, because we do it oftentimes on the other end of the day, and there's quite a bit of the same guys come on, and I'm guessing they're probably all asleep now. So yes, we got a yes, right, brilliant. So this is how it works, guys. So we've got 4 trades each to start off with. Losing trader takes a 5th trade first, and winning trader takes a 5th trade second. Then the winner advances to the semi-finals. The winner of the overall competition gets a $50,000 Forex funded account, or the evaluation size is $12,500. It's basically the value of £400. And you guys, this is what they're going to get. So there's another thing we're doing here. This is the trader with the best explanation. So listen up if you're watching. If you've got the trader with the best explanation of their trade analysis is going to win access to my Robot Builders Club. Okay, so that's where I've got my teach people how to build trading robots. You also get like over 20 ready-made robots that you can chuck on your MT4 account, MT5 account, and trade. So your vote counts at the end, guys. So listen up, make sure you're sort of analyzing how they analyze their trade setups and sort of teach you what they're doing. Right, so the rules of the competition. Traders can skip forward in time to find their entry setup. So guys, you can step forward, days, weeks if you want to find that entry setup you want. You can cancel your trade setup at any time before the entry triggers, so slow it right down just before you get in. And you can reduce your stop loss but not extend it, because we want to keep that 1R risk. Only 50% partial exit is allowed per trade. And your rankings are based on the overall gain during the 5-trade challenge. Maximum stop loss, 500 pips or 5,000 points. And that's it. So we don't need to go into the vote yet. We're going to start off with, let's go to the audience. Who do we start off with, guys? Let's see. Is it going to be Jack or is it going to be Alex? First one to type in the chat, Jack or Alex, is going to be the one that we go with. So guys, get ready to share your screen. I'm just going to stop sharing mine for a second here. So let's have a look. Jack or Alex, who's going to go first, guys? Let's hear it in the chat. It's a bit of a delay here, so we do have to wait about 20 seconds before these guys, pipe up and say. So who we got? And I know it's, how late is it there for you now, Jack? Midnight?
Me or
yeah, you.
Alex?
Yeah.
No, it's 12 noon.
12 noon. Oh.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I stayed up all night to catch that entry on gold, so I won't be able to. I have stops at break even now, so I'm not gonna look at it, and hopefully it reaches that target. So,
cool. Alex, it's over to you, mate. You're sharing your screen.
Okay, cool.
Now, what time is it for you there, Alex? I think it's late from memory.
It's 10 p.m. right now.
At 10 p.m. Okay, so you're going to be the one should be the one that's tired, but Jack stayed up all night, so he's probably equally as tired. So what I want you to do is spin around, put your hands over your eyes, and I'm going to quickly set up. Actually, before you do, I always do this. I'm going to need to request remote access to your screen.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so right, have I got control? Yeah, I've got control. Brilliant. Okay, so let's go to replay mode. Right, I'm going to go back. What are we looking here? purely just looking at the dates. Oh, we're on the hourly chart. Okay, we need to go on the daily to make it a bit easier. Okay, that will do us. It's one down. Let's go to the second one. So this is what, UJ daily. Okay, next one, AUD USD. Daily's already there. And GBP USD. So 4 hour here. Skip to daily. Let's have a look at these. And last but not least, actually, I'll leave the last one until we do it later. Why is this not working? I think we're already in replay mode. Let's try it again. Okay, here we go. Almost ready there. Daily chart. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang. Right, spin around again. Spin around, Alex. You've got control. I'll actually give up control of the remote control. So you now set, mate. Can't go any lower than 30-minute chart.
Okay, cool. All right. So it looks like we're kind of in a downtrend already. The 50 crossed over the 200 MA. So that kind of confirms the downtrend. Shooting down right now. Oopsies. That's my trend line. Shooting down right now. I'm kind of interested to see where it goes because I don't really have an entry right now. Oh, kind of consolidating a little bit. Slowly moving further down. It's a lot of news. Okay. Let's get forward to a moving average crossover. Let's see here. I just realized on the daily. Okay, I'm gonna go on the 4 hour actually, because that's way easier. So we did have a crossover here, and when I do see the 50 crossover to the 200 downwards, that's how I confirm a downtrend, and vice versa for when the 50 crosses the 200 upwards, I kind of consider that an uptrend. And how I confirm that is using the MACD and RSI. And with the MACD, when it crosses either below or down, I use, so if this is crossing down, I use the MACD. If it's under 0, then that kind of confirms that it's going down, and I use RSI if it's under 50. I use that as well as coming down. And with my strategy, it has to, all three of these have to be like together in order to actually take the trade. And then what I rely on is the Fibonacci after the crossover and the indicators. So I'm just going to try and find another crossover, because what I'm looking for is actually a crossover then for price to touch the 50. So like right here, I'd be looking for a, let's see, where's the fib? I'd be looking to draw a fib before the crossover, right about right here, and then to the top to about there. And what I'm looking for is when price comes and crosses this 50 MA, I look for the first green, or just any candle that goes in the direction and agrees with it, and I look for a fib level. For this one, it kind of looks like it's in a downtrend, so I don't really think I want to, I mean, of course it's in a downtrend, but I don't really want to enter this just because of the price action. So I'm going to keep seeing and see what kind of opportunities we have. Okay, so here we have a crossover. The MACD is below 0. RSI is below 50. Let's draw a fib here from, we'll do about right here. So that's rejecting the 50%. And when it's rejecting one of these fib levels, I like to, if it's rejecting the 38, 50, or 61, I put a stop loss to 88.60%, and if it's rejecting the 71 or 78, I put it to 113. So with this one, it's rejecting the 50, and I'm actually going to enter on here. I'm going to set my stop loss to this 88.60%. I'm going to set my take profit at least to down here, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, that was a fast stop out. And it happens. That's totally okay.
Okay, so can we just slow it down a bit there with your entry, and I'll just double check things before you go live. But that's fine. Yeah, so that's -1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's -1.
These guys, it's funny. Like when somebody's really good at TradingView, they just zip through it, and and you just don't get a chance.
Sorry.
Whereas other guys are like, how do I move forward 1 bar? So no, that's all good, mate. It's all good. So cool. That's -1. Just let us know before you enter next time, so I can just sort of double check that we've got it all locked in.
Yeah. Sorry
Cool.
about that.
Okay, on to the next chart at the top.
So USD JPY now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So on the daily, it looks like pretty much like a downtrend. I mean, it's making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Except right here, it's starting to make higher highs and higher lows. But it did come back right here. I'll probably start drawing some support and resistance. Actually, it doesn't really matter because I still need to find the crossover. I'm going to go on the 4-hour first. Okay, it crossed over, but price kind of broke the 200 MA, and in my trading plan, I don't really take those trades because it doesn't provide any good setups. So right here, this is kind of like a the wick isn't. Oh, it is touching actually. It's touching the 50. The crossover did happen, but the RSI kind of looks like it's going above the 50. It is in a downtrend, right, on the daily. Lower low, lower high, lower low, and then kind of a higher high, almost of a double top. But here, I'm gonna try and check the next candle. Yeah, I'm not gonna take this trade. Okay, we have another crossover here. Let's see here, the RSI is above 50, the MACD is above 0, so we're good on that. We just need price to touch the. Okay, all right, never mind.
Too fast?
Yeah, a little too fast. Yeah,
Oh,
a little too impulsive. I really don't like trading the impulsive moves down either because it's kind of inconsistent and unpredictable in my opinion. Let's see what happens here. Let's run a fib through. That's a pretty big move though, so I wouldn't really. 38.2. I might as well try it. So I'm deciding to put my entry right here. 106.325.
So if it comes back, so are you entering at the market now, or are you waiting for it to? You're entering at market, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a market order. So
Okay.
I'm going to be putting my stop to 88.60. And just a fair warning, I don't really go on the 4-hour or 1 hour to trade this strategy. I go on the 5-minute because there's a lot more trading opportunities throughout the day. And yeah.
Yeah, if you were doing this on the other side of the day, you might have got a bit of abuse for that because people are going to be like, oh, he's waited, 4 months for his first trade. So 5 minutes makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
The audience will like it. Right. So you're going for what? A 1-to-1?
Yeah, roughly with the strategy, I try and go for a 1-to-1 at least, try and get break even. And then after that, I'll try and ride the trend.
Okay. Go for it, mate. So you're in.
Yeah, I'm in. Okay, it's starting to. Oh. Doesn't look like it wants to go any lower. We could just play it out. Yeah. That's looking like a. Here, I'll move it over just in case so we can see the stop loss.
This could be a long trade.
Yeah.
It's gonna.
Them swap fees.
Yeah. Okay, so stopped out.
Okay, stopped out. Right. So -1. Okay, that's all right. We've had some of the top scores already have had like 2 losses in the first 2 trades. So jump on to number 3, AUD USD.
Perfect. Okay. So daily chart, I'm just gonna go on the 4-hour here. Okay, we already have a crossover, which is perfect. Looking at the indicators, the RSI and the MACD are agreeing with the upward trend. So I'm just now gonna wait for price to come down and touch the 50, then I'm gonna run a fib through it, see what happens. That's like a very, I don't know if that constitutes as, so I'm just gonna, okay. I'd like to see a bullish candle. Okay.
Is there some noise going on in the background there with you, Jack? I can hear some.
It's actually the mosque beside where I live. Sorry.
Oh.
I thought it was. I thought it sounded like prayer. Okay, let me
Yeah,
just. I'll just mute you for a second, yeah.
okay. Okay.
So with the fib, you could, I know traditionally you either start from the lowest point to the highest point, but with this strategy, you could do it any point from the crossover to the actual crossover to this rejection right here. So right here, I'm going to put, am I talking too fast or is this good?
No, this is fine, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So with right here, it kind of held a little level. So I'm going to put I'm going to start my fib from right here all the way to the top up here. And you can see it rejected the 38.2 with a pretty bullish impulsive candle. I would have liked to get into the trade right here because usually I take it like the first candle I see, but it already happened. So I'm going to enter the trade right here. Since it's off the 38.2 fib level, I'm going to put my stop loss on the 88.60% level and then go for a 1-to-1 and see if I could ride a trend, because that's kind of what makes up for the losses, is good risk management. Okay, are we good to go?
Okay, you're in? Yep, go for it.
Oh Lord.
No, not your day. Right, -1. So move on to GU.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna try going on the 1 hour, see if that has any difference, even though I was back tested all the time.
Do you go for like more than 1 hour on any trades, or is it always 1 hour that you aim for?
Well, typically with this, since it's on the higher time frames, the trends kind of, they shoot up, shoot down. So on the higher time frames, I'm just trying to see if I could catch the trend after a 1-to-1 and just break even. But usually, yeah, I just go for the risk. The risk to reward depends on the market structure on the 5-minute. But typically, I try to go like either 1-to-2 and above.
Okay.
Okay. So what we got going on here? Is it okay if I go on the daily?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. On the daily, it's kind of consolidating. Skip through a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna hop down to the 4 hour, see what's going on. Okay. Yeah, it just seems like it's kind of sort of consolidating right now. Hop on the 1 hour. Okay, cool. We had a crossover. MACD says it's above. RSI says it above. Or says it's above. And now I just wait for the price action to come down. And if it doesn't come down, yeah, if it just zooms away, then I really won't be looking for the trade again, because it's not very likely to continue up. So yeah, I'm just going to be looking for another crossover. Okay, so we get the crossover. Looking at the indicators, the MACD is below 0, as you can see.
Yep.
And the RSI is below 50. So now we just wait for the same thing. Pretty rinse and repeat. Okay. Because of this impulsive move and that it's at the 50, or not the 50, the 200, I don't really want to take this trade because it just it retraced a little too much, plus with bullish momentum, which is the opposite of what we want. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and continue these candles and see actually what direction it's starting to go in, just because I'm curious. Okay, yeah, we're not going to take that. Okay, now we have price already shot up, so no, I won't be able to take that. So I'm going to look for another crossover, even though it's slowly shooting out. Oh yeah, That's the kind of thing that sucks about using crossovers as well, since you have to wait for price to come near those dynamic support and resistance levels and stuff like that. And it tends... Okay, so we have another crossover. MACD and the RSI agree with it. Wait for price. Oh, shoots. Okay, that's all right. Let's see if we could get it up a little bit. No. Okay, let's take a fib level and see what we can do here. Yeah, way too below. I just moved way too much to the downside before I was able to get an entry, so that's okay. Plus money got stopped out. Let's look for another. Let's go on the 4 hour. Perfect. We got some gearing up for us right now. Okay.
It's funny. I used to have a similar kind of strategy with moving average crossover as like the guide for the start, and putting a fib on different kind of fib, and it worked all right for a while. And I didn't like it in the end because of having to wait for so long for the trade.
Yeah, totally agree on that. Before I was using just regular support and resistance trades with Fibonacci and trend lines. But yeah, I just adapted this trading style, and although it looks like it's a little rough, it works pretty well mixed with risk management and other things like that.
Okay, so you're going to go 1-to-1 again. Now, bear in mind, so if that hits take profit, you've got a +1, and you've got one more trade left, so you've only going to, your best you can get if you go 1-to-1 for the next two is -1.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to play the game or if you want to just stick to your strategy. It's up to you. I'm happy either way.
I'm just going to stick to my strategy. Yeah. Sure. At 1-to-1, go break even and see if we can catch anything.
Hang on. So when you say go break even at 1-to-1, are you saying that at 1-to-1 you're going to move your stop to break even?
Yeah, if that's all right. Is that okay?
Okay. So then what you will need to do is actually extend your target out to like just whatever, and then.
Oh,
so okay. Well, no, don't worry. You don't need to do that. You've told me now. Okay. So if it hits 1-to-1, you're not out of the trade. You're now moving your stop to break even. Right.
Yeah.
I've got you. Okay. Cool. Go for it. So you're in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Oh, that's looking like a stop out. Yeah. Okay. It's probably. Yeah, it's a stop.
Oh, there you go. Okay, last one. Jack really needs to screw this one up at the moment. He's got a bit of a free run here.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, cool. Oh, this is on the 5 minutes. Sorry about that. All right. Okay. Let's see if I could take a trade on the...
So what if for some reason we've jumped out of the replay mode here, I think.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. It's Jack's turn anyway.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, because you've done 4. Ivan and I got carried away here. I'm going to stop you sharing your screen. Jack, do you want to share your screen?
Yeah. The call to prayer is finished, so...
That's good.
That should be it, I think.
Okay, brilliant. Now, do you want to spin actually, before you do, give me access to your machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Face mask.
Yeah, put your face mask on. Right. And we're on the 4 hour here, so we need to go to daily. Okay. We can't even see your face now, mate. You might need to pop your head up, otherwise the guys in the comments will. Oh, there you go. The guys in the comments will start going. He's cheating. He's got a see-through mask. He's got a see-through mask. Seriously, that it's if you can work this out, you're a magician. Okay, we're down to number 3. So annoying. How many times do I have to not show it in the browser again? That stupid message. Right, here we go. Almost ready. Okay, you can spin back around, or you spun around, but...
Good to go, yeah.
Yeah, now you can take off your face mask.
The see-through face mask.
And I'll just give up remote control. There you go, it's all over to you.
Right, okay.
I think you get extra points for the number of yawns you do in the when you're doing the analysis.
I told you I stayed up. I stayed up to catch that entry on gold. Right, so first thing that I usually do, I mark out the daily levels to start off with, and I usually use the line chart rather than the bars at first, and just to kind of speed things up. Obviously, just the support and resistance levels that I can find on the daily. Maybe go for that. Change it to the bars to move them around a bit. I don't know if I'm really close to the screen. It's just I don't have my monitor set up. I'm like really close to the screen.
Are you living in Dubai or just staying there?
No, I'm living here now. Yeah, I'm a resident, so there's no going back now.
Actually, I know an Irish guy that lives in Dubai.
There's a lot here. To be fair, there's a lot. Okay, so as far as the daily goes, I'll be happy enough with that. Drop down to the 4 hour. And what I usually tell people who mark out levels, what I do is I color code them. So if you go to horizontal line, so you say black for the daily. To let me hang on. Is that the furthest out we can zoom on the 4 hour? Right, okay. I haven't got my mouse set up either, so I'm gonna have to just drag. Right, so I'm gonna play. So if I press this, it'll play one candle, or
it will. That'll play one candle. Yeah.
This one.
There. Yeah. Yeah.
Second. I'll make this bigger for people. Too slow. I'm gonna just go to the 4 hour. I was originally waiting for a retest of this or a break. I wasn't sure if we'd bottomed out there.
So what are you looking for? The break and retest on this?
Break and retest, didn't get the retest. She's starting to annoy me now. I'm gonna look for an entry to get something in.
So if you press the play next to it, it's going to speed through some of those candles a lot quicker. You might miss your entry though. You can slow it down if you want by using that toggle.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can see what you mean with the speed.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Drag the speed a bit closer if you want it to slow down to be more manageable.
Right, 1 second. So obviously we drew that level from the daily, and it's obviously as many times broke above. Candles have closed above, it's broken above. So to be honest, we'll start looking at a buy, because as well, like we go to the 1 hour, you know, it's constantly making higher highs, higher low, higher high, lower low, higher high, then look for a higher low here, or possible retest, and then up. So
are you able to
I
get
hope,
rid of that watermark on the screen just because some of the guys are struggling to see what's going on?
yeah. It's in
It might be settings, yeah. I think it's settings and watermark. There you go, watermark. Just untick that.
Somebody sending me trades on Telegram.
It's the only tick on that page there, down the bottom.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, okay.
So you're looking for a higher, what do you say, a higher low?
Yeah.
And then you've got something.
Somebody probably, that's either good or bad for gold, because I know a lot of people watch my story on Instagram. Speed is a bit too slow now.
Yeah, that one might be too slow. You want to go, so I think the third one's probably about the best. The next one after that.
I know this is probably boring for the people watching, but I wouldn't take an entry. Right, here we go.
So you were looking for it to come back into that zone, and then you're gonna.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's starting to range. It looks like it's starting to range now. So you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'd still look for a buy. I'll wait for a break above or below. If it breaks below, out of range, I'll look for a take profit here. Breaks above, I'll mark another target.
What do we want here? The hourly. Okay.
Okay. Drop the speed a bit. Right. Just gonna drop to the 4 hour. Usually would have kind of targets marked out. But obviously for the sake of this, I just went through it a bit quick. Right.
Someone's asking me what software I'm using for live streaming. It's Zoom. Zoom's a software. It's probably the best one out there from what I've seen.
You know what? I'll go for that. Keep the people happy. Long position on this 30-minute candle. So happy enough with the entry there. Take profit here.
Okay.
And I'll bring my stop just below there.
So what was that, 4.75? Okay, so are you in now, or are you gonna?
Yeah, no,
you're in now.
I'm in.
Okay,
I'm in.
you're in. All right.
There's no going back.
Okay. Go for it. Are you gonna move your stop at any point, do you think? Or
Depends. If I get the chance, looks like that might hold possibly.
If you're gonna move your stop, just draw a horizontal line wherever the new stop is, and we can do the calculation after that.
I'll just speed this up. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I'd go break even there.
Okay, you just break even. Okay, we'll lock that in. You don't need to do anything. Just carry on. If it comes back, you're at break even.
So I'll just put the horizontal line there.
Okay, cool, brilliant.
Oh, speed.
Okay, break even.
Break even on that one.
Okay, jump into US dollar, Canadian dollar.
USD, right, I'll look for something a bit quicker on this one.
It's funny, like thinking about Alex there. I mean, we had the rumpled one on the show not that long ago. He did the challenge and he got minus 3.1 R, and I really struggled. And actually, do you want to remove your watermark again? The guys will start
apologies,
abusing me if you don't. But the thing is, he was trading on the 1 hour chart when his strategy was a 5-minute strategy, and he struggled. Then he moved to the 5 minutes and he caned it. So sometimes the higher time frame is a little bit more unwieldy if you're used to using the lower one. Right, over to you, Jack. Carry on, mate.
Yeah, again, I'll just use the line chart just to kind of quickly draw these levels. 4 hour. Second. Just going to play this a bit.
So Shamgar, how can you participate in this challenge? What you need to do is send me a video of you walking through a trade and explaining how it works, how your system works, and why you want to do the challenge. And then we'll see if we can get you on. Maybe not this round, but maybe in a future one.
I keep forgetting to explain. Basically, price broke through the. I know it looks like it's in an uptrend here, but if you go back to the 4 hour, it's looking like a deep pullback. So I'd still personally look for a short. Broke down back below this 30-minute, which is where I take most of my entries. Look for a retest of this zone and a short here. So I'll drop the speed down a bit. Okay. I'm gonna go for that.
Right, you're gonna lock in a trade here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna have to go for it, haven't
I? Right, what do you got here?
Second.
So
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm rushing through for most people. It's hard on the laptop as well. Broke through.
right, so you're ready to enter the trade?
Yeah.
What's the 2.03? Okay. Right,
One
let's lock that
second.
in. So
I'm just gonna
okay.
no. I'm just gonna bring down the target. So 2.5 risk reward.
Okay, gotcha. Right, you're in the trade. Let's have a look.
This is where the gonna move. Stopping the profit.
Okay. Yep.
You can do that, yeah.
Yep.
I'd move the stop to about there personally.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Can work out what that is afterwards. There you go.
Yeah.
Do
So
you want to move that up there? Just have a look,
yeah.
see what that is. It's probably like 0.39.
Yeah.
0.39.
Basically break even. So well, I'm actually
Okay.
just curious now, just to see
Yeah,
what
let's have a
happens.
look.
Yeah, I'm actually curious. Oh yeah, retested that for a level.
Good call.
Yeah.
Okay. Jump into
Euro
Euro
JPY.
JPY. 2 more to go, and then we jump into the last trade.
Alex could get me here in this last trade, you know.
He could. He could at the moment. Well, we'd have to have a 5.
Just go for a 10-to-1 risk reward.
Yeah.
I'll go for like a 1 to 20 or something like that. No big deal.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, like, I don't know what's wrong with people on YouTube these days. How do I get on the challenge? And then I tell him how, and he says, well, pay me a small fee and I'll come on the challenge.
What's going on there? I thought that's what this was.
You pay me a small fee, mate, to come on the challenge.
I thought that's what this was. Am I not getting paid for this, no?
Oh, sorry, yeah. I'd sent you some Bitcoin, didn't I?
I haven't got to check yet. Anyway, it's probably slow the mail to the UAE from there.
We closed the borders here, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, you're right as well. Right, left. Let me have a look at the daily again. I'm sure everyone in the chat can see the reason why I'm marking the lines. It's basic, the daily levels, support and resistance. To be honest, it's a bit choppy here.
So how many trades do you reckon you normally take in a week?
4 to 5 maximum.
Right.
Alex?
I think about, it depends, maybe around 5 to 10.
But seeing the amount of pairs on your watch list, there's no way. And with that 5 minute, you're gonna have to teach me that strategy, man. It looks intense.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to not be on the charts with this because I could just set alerts for when price reaches the moving averages, which is pretty cool.
How would that work with the crossover then, though? If you're setting a price alert?
Oh, you could set the 50 and the 200 when they cross over. There's an alert for that too. You just got to select it.
I actually did not know that.
Yeah, neither. I thought it was literally a line cross that you did.
Right, come on.
Yeah, earlier I was back testing, just trying to prepare, and I literally got like a 1 to 20. I was like, holy crap, dude, I'm ready. And then I just lost 4 in a row. I'm like, oh.
Look, it happens. Everyone has.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with it.
And I think the other thing is you don't get any time here to sit on a pair and go, okay, well, sort of now I know where things are at, and now I can sort of, I've got a better idea of where things might go in the next phase. You're on to the next pair, so you've got to do everything from scratch.
Yeah.
$20 I'm gonna wait and see if I get a retest and rejection from the 4 hour level. Either way, I'm gonna look for an entry, either back up or down. I'm gonna get the retest. Yeah, didn't get the retest and it's gone. TP. Right, I'm gonna have to look for another entry. Right.
Do you have strategies where you'd go in if you'd missed the retest? So like there where you've got more time and you think like, oh, at this point I've missed the retest. If it pushes, I'm in.
Sometimes I'll take an impulse entry, but not often.
Nah.
Gold was an impulse entry this morning, so I don't even want to check the price of that now. Or can I see it here? I can see the price of it there on my watch list of gold.
Oh. Sorry, do you want to get rid of the watermark again? People
Yeah.
don't like the watermark.
Oh.
Remove drawings. Oh, undo.
Yeah, you could just Control Z.
Control Z and it will undo it. There you go. You're not a TradingView master, are you? You don't need.
No. I used to love MetaTrader 4 on the laptop, but for some reason I got a new laptop when I moved here. I have my old setup at home. For some reason, it won't let me download MetaTrader 4, and I haven't got around to it. So I've been using TradingView, but it can cause a few problems, right?
Somebody wants to know how do you get in touch with me. You can basically send me a DM on Instagram. It's probably the easiest way. Trading Up on Instagram. And don't just say hi because I won't respond. I'll just delete it.
Right. So I have to take an entry. I'm gonna hopefully get the next 30-minute candle to break below this or close below and get a bit out the speed. Hang on. Get a bit of a retest.
You want the next 30-minute candle? Just hit the button next to it. Otherwise, you'll get plenty.
You know what? We'll just go for this, right? This might have been one of the situations where I would have taken an impulse entry if I was watching the 30-minute chart, and I definitely wanted a short. Obviously missed the 30-minute candle when you start to see a wick.
Yeah.
At kind of around here, the bottom of these candles is where I could take a short and get obviously a better entry price. But yeah, we'll have a look at this. I need to learn the hotkeys for TradingView as well.
I'm not great. I've only just signed up to TradingView. I never used it until now, and I thought I'll sign up to it in case people need me to jump in. Okay, so what do we got here? We've got 2.39 or thereabouts.
Not overly happy, but we'll see. All right, this
okay,
one.
You're in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Yep, you're in. Okay, cool.
Oh. Right, I'll go stop the break even.
Okay, that's locked in. You don't need to do any drawings.
Yeah,
that's fine. Yep. Cool. Break even again. Ugh.
It's just a rough time, dude.
I
feel you, Jack. Don't worry.
You're still making money. You're still making money. You're up 0.39 so far.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still money in the bank, but it's not ideal. GA is the
next one. Yep.
Okay.
Now, what is it? You should do a replay challenge with people who sell courses. Would love to see that. Yeah, look, I do replay challenge. That's the TradingView Replay challenge, not the Trader versus Trader. So, J-Man, you can check that out and have a look on Trading Up. Swaggy C, I did message the guy, never got a reply. I'm sure he gets like dozens and dozens of DMs every day. Mamba, I actually have never reached out to that guy. I should put him on my list. And yeah, once we get them on the pod, we can get them doing this if they're keen. Some of them are, some of them aren't. So you can't make people do it. If they want to do it, they'll do it. And look, even some really good traders struggle on this because it's just not natural. It's not the same.
You had Daniel Savage on, I think, didn't you?
No, I haven't had Daniel Savage on. I had
somebody similar
on doing this.
On the podcast.
On the podcast. Oh yeah, I've had
right? Doing his US 30 or something.
Yeah, the Lambo Rail. Yeah, Lambo Rail came on. I think he's Daniel's mate, isn't he? Do you want to get rid of the watermark again? Sorry, mate. Sorry about this. before I get abused again.
I'll get it as well. I'll have lots of hate comments now on Instagram.
Watermark Jack, we'll call you from now on. Watermark Jack. If you make it to the semis.
If I can't even remember GA levels, man. I used to love GA. Remember, this would have been back around this time, 2017, when I first started trading. I hit like 3 GA trades in a row. I won 3 GA trades in a row, and I said, "That's it. I'm just trading GA for forever." And then, obviously, had a loss, and then that was it.
And how did you find the funding? You 3 times funded trader. I mean, how did you find that process? Was it did you get honest, through first time, or did it take a while?
No. The first, I think 2 challenges I took, I failed. I just thought it was like when you start being profitable, with your own money, and then when you go into funded, I used to trade with like 2% risk, with my own capital, and then when I started, obviously I couldn't go below 5% drawdown in a day, so I switched it to 0.5% and even 1%. And then when I was hitting risk to rewards and I was only up like 2-3%, I still, I know everyone says it, but the mental side to trading really is. So I was only speaking to Alex about it there before we came on. Like, in terms of risk management and risk to reward ratios, like it's key. I failed the first two, and then I said, no, this is real. This is real stuff. I had to redo my trading plan, redo all my rules, got really strict with everything, and then thankfully it's worked out for me. But it was tough. It's not easy. So many people say they want to get funded, and then I think they just think that they're just going to go in and smash the challenge. You really need to take it seriously.
And so what about the second and third time? Was that as easier? Was as easy? Sorry, or still a little bit more difficult?
Second.
So what are you looking for here?
One of my levels, a bit of a, what level is that? So, where's my fib? It's in this. Wait, hang on. Just gonna speed it up a bit.
Alex, what pair are you going to do for your last one? Can't remember what it was.
I think it was GBP USD.
Okay.
No, GBP JPY.
All right, let's just go in here.
Where have we if it makes it easier, and it won't mess up the replay mode.
Yeah, where have I gone?
Oh, I think you just if you click
undo maybe.
Yeah, and again.
Try right clicking, then resetting chart. It won't mess up the replay.
Yeah, reset chart at the top should get you there.
Did it mess up the replay?
Yeah,
messed up the replay.
I'm so sorry. I was doing it earlier, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's good to know.
Okay.
You know what? I'll just I'll improvise.
You can't, mate, because you're now at current time. Unless I'll do quickly. I'm going to ask for remote control again. We're going to get you back to another point in time.
Cool.
Yeah, you just spin around. Just 2 seconds. Spin around. Sorry about this, people watching.
Yeah, people can't see me. Wait 1 second.
That's my fault.
I'm not looking.
What's going on here with that? I don't know. Replay mode. Why are we not seeing that? Okay, where's my red line? Here we go. Okay, 30-minute chart. We don't want that. We want the daily.
I think it's because it was on a 30-minute chart instead of like a 4-hour.
Oh, and it moved us back to the beginning because it was too far back. Maybe that could have been it. All right. So if I go reset, does that take us back to the beginning? So no, that's right. So what I'm going to do is just clear the drawings. Okay, sorry, mate. Here you go. Open your eyes up again. You're back in it.
Okay, I'm back in the game. Back in the game.
I wonder if we've this has taken quite some time. I wonder if anyone's still hanging around. Oh yeah, we still got a number of people watching. Interested to, I think well, depending on how you get along here, you could drop below 0 if you get a -1.
Yeah, so many groups on fucking Telegram.
So how many hours have you been awake at this point in time?
It's definitely over 24 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
God.
This can't be helping.
Yeah.
We've had, I think, 3 or 4 Red Bulls, a coffee. Yeah, it's. I'll check what gold is at the end of this stream, and I'll tell you if it was worth it or not. Or was I gonna miss that dump? Alex, you've seen it on my Instagram last night. That's from when I'm still awake. I've literally been sat at my screen since I put it on my story last night.
Oh, dude, that's insane. Have
And
you gone for like a walk or
if
anything?
it hits that number that I put on my Instagram, we'll see. We'll see.
If it hits, it's lit.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you don't have a heart attack on stream. That would be rough.
I wouldn't be surprised the way I'm going. Red Bull, cigarettes. G-A. Let me have a look. Did you say the 30-minute chart made me go off? Can I use it or?
This one you should be all right to go because it's 2018. I think we might have gone back a bit too far.
Okay.
Yeah. So I believe, yeah, we're still good. Right, guys, wanting to know the Instagram handles, I'll put them in the chat actually. It's probably going to be easier for you to work it out. So let's just chuck it in the chat here. Gosh. Right.
Everyone in the chat must hate me. I'm dead quiet because.
Is it JL or is it on your Instagram? JL?
JL, yeah. My middle name. Believe it or not, if you're the Chelsea fan, you say I should know Gianluca Vialli.
Oh,
That's, yeah, that's who I'm named after. That's my middle name,
Oh,
Gianluca.
Oh.
Gianluca, yeah.
So your dad was a Chelsea fan, was he? Or your mum?
Yeah, both. Oh, man. Okay.
Right, I think I've got them correct. Right, these are their Instagram handles, guys, going up in the chat. Go into Instagram and search for those, not on YouTube. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so for those joining in, so we're currently we got these guys doing trader versus trader. Alex has gone first, done 4 trades. He unfortunately lost all of them, so he's at -4. And Jack is currently at 0.38, going into his 3.9. 2 break evens, 1 small profit, and he is now going to do his 4th trade. Taking us a bit of a while, some little hiccups here along the way. Please do, if you are in forums, Telegram chats, whatever it is, flick this link in there and they can sort of see the final 2 trades coming up. So carry on, Jack.
That's the one that's gonna decide everything.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if Alex can make it interesting.
I'm probably too quick on that again. Just give me the 20-minute here. Probably going to come back down for it. Expecting it to come back down. Drop the speed. Don't like the way it's made that low though, for it to. I want it to come back down to the red line here and break. Seems to be holding this small level though. Okay. Usually in real time, so I don't like the way this went above this kind of. Oh yeah, probably wait for this candle to either break back up or close below this. But for the sake of this, we'll go for short position. So I'll tell you my risk to reward now. I'll go for my stop just above here, because I think if it comes back up, it'll retest. If it is going to retest, it'll probably be somewhere here. Yeah, right, I'm going to look left just for a target. Whew. Some nice clean traffic there to the left. Do you know what?
Wonderful. 4.31. Okay.
We shall see.
Right, so you are in now, or I can't see, is it? You're in basically at market?
Yeah, I'll just drag it up one more there. Oh. That's, oh. Hang on. This is why I need to get my mouse. That should be okay there, shouldn't it?
Yep, 4.42. Okay. Right.
Off we go.
You do tend to be able to get the quick move to the downside, don't you? To get into 1R at least. Three times now.
Yeah, that's why I always enter after the 30 minute. I just I'm so tired. That's why I'm not really explaining it better. But just the levels that I mark on the 30 minute. I just think it's the best to enter from. Just look at price action. Wait for confirmation. Wait for the candles to close. The 30 minute candles to close. You know, above and below the levels, and a continuation of the 4 hour trend, and then the 30 minute trend once it all checks out. We'll see. And then usually when it goes 1 to 1, you know, you can ride the move then. So I think I'd move my stop maybe to, can I move this to
to break even or profit or whatever?
Or just make my stop just kind of above these highs just to eliminate some of the risk.
Okay, so that's about 50%.
Yeah, the reason why I'd move them to there is because if we do get a retest of here, and then, you know, you just get a wick up, and then the spread, obviously you don't have the spread on TradingView, but, you know, on a real account.
Do you want to actually move your stop back to where it was originally, just so I've got the calculation there, we don't forget, and then put a line there so that we can sort of see where you've moved it to.
Where was the
It
stop
was just
originally?
underneath. It was just basically in that box, middle of that box. It would have been 4.42 was the R. So whatever when it gets to 4.42, so probably down a little bit. Down, yeah, 4.42. So it's up a little bit. Sorry.
So 4.51 now. Once I just I need a 4.6.
That'll do. That's about right. So just draw a line where you wanted to put the stop, so that we can.
Yeah, I wanted to have my now I'd probably have my stop just in profit, just above.
Chuck a horizontal line in there.
Yeah, more or less break even. I'll just put my stop at break even.
Okay, break even. All right, cool.
So I think the worst we can get here is a retest of this level, and obviously if it breaks that, I wouldn't find the trade valid anymore. So. And then at this situation, I'd probably try on my stop, just gonna above this.
Move it down, yeah. Move it down if you'd move it.
Just about here. I'll pick up the speed a bit just to. Then I'd go again, just to manage the trade. I think that helps with risk management as well.
Okay, so you're about 1-to-1 now. There you go, 1-to-1.
How did it go? So that was only 1-to-1.
Yeah. So basically 1.39 for Jack, -4 for Alex. I'm just going to stop sharing your screen there, Jack. Alex, do you want to jump into yours and we'll do that last thing? You've got a chart up there ready for me, haven't you?
Yeah, but you have to do the replay mode on this one.
Okay. Do you want to give me access to control there?
Okay, cool.
Okay, brilliant. Spin around. That's the one. And we are looking. Would you prefer doing a 5-minute chart?
Yeah, I could try a 5-minute chart.
Okay, I won't go back as far then. I think we should be able to get a 5-minute somewhere around here.
Actually, no, it's okay because I want to mark up the weekly and daily in 4 hours.
Right, there you go.
Okay, perfect. All right. Can I go on the weekly?
Yeah, you can go the weekly, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Hit a nice 20 or Alex, and just put me out.
All you need is a 6R and it'll make it interesting.
Yeah. Then I'll have to find a really nice trade to keep up.
So usually when I draw my support and resistance levels, I like to make them even just for the psychology. So this would be my weekly level. Let's see if I can really find any. This one, yeah, I could do 350. That's good enough for the weekly. For the daily, let's see what we got here.
So this is something new in terms of marking up the levels that you've picked up recently?
Yeah, usually I mark up my charts, so that's probably what I should have done for the initial force charts. But typically it's either I target for profit, I either target my levels or I target market structure. Whichever one seems more prominent. Seems to be some kind of level right here. On the daily, 600. Okay. What else do we got? Yeah, that's kind of a relevant level. Put that right there as well. Okay, jump into my 4-hour, mark off some levels as well if I need to. Like right here, this is where price is at the moment. Yeah, it's good enough. I also like to use different type of lines, so I just know the difference between weekly, daily, and 4-hour. I see something right here. Oh, not something. I see definitely some support and resistance. 700. Okay. All right. I'm gonna drop down to the 1-hour and see what we can do. So there's already a crossover, but I don't really want to buy into resistance, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Oh, that boy's that is gone. Okay. Well, shoot, dude, there's that 1 to 20.
That was it, mate.
Okay. I came up to this support, which is now turned resistance. So I could be looking for a definitely some buys here, but let's just wait for this to cross over one more. There it is. Okay. Check the indicators. Above 0, above 50 RSI. So let's see what happens. Okay, that kind of cancels the trade, but it does hit the resistance. So, or support, I should say. Let's see the next candle. Yeah, I don't really want to mess with that. Okay, another crossover, but overall it's bullish, or at least my bias is bullish. Let's see what's going on. Okay, it does decline. It's under the daily support, or now it's back up. See if we can catch a buy here. Okay. Seems like it's just going up and retracing. Okay. Acting as support, broke the support. Now resistance, broke the support as well. Let's see. Okay, crossover. Above. Let's see if we can get it to come back.
Alex, Bency, what's happening? I'll tell you what's happening. So we're in the second part of the show. So these guys have done 4 trades each. Alex got -4R. Jack got 1.39R after 4 trades. So Alex has gone first for his last trade, and he needs a big one. He needs a big one to stay in this and put the pressure on Jack. So he's just trying to find a setup here. He's on the 1 hour chart. Normally trades the 5 minutes. So, even though he's skipping through a few days here, that would be like, just a few hours on the 5 minute in reality.
The price is just way too up, so it doesn't really hit a fib level. So that's not part of my trading plan, so I wouldn't be in that. So it did just cross support or break support, and now it's turned resistance. Crossover is in our favor, below 0 once again, and oh yeah, during the crossover it was also below the 50. So just waiting for it to come up a bit.
What are you thinking here? Are you thinking short or long?
I'm thinking short, mainly because it came up, and this could have been like a false breakout or something on the higher time frame, but it came up, or it could be a retest or a retracement. But what I was saying is price came up, it broke the daily support or resistance. For a couple hours, it was on that level, and then it broke, retested, broke. I'm sorry, excuse me. Made lower low, lower high, and now it's kind of coming up, and I'm not sure if it's. Well, I'm looking for a retracement. So, yeah, overall bearish because it broke support. Moving average is down, and the 2 indicators are telling me it's also bearish. So, yeah, just waiting for it. Okay. I'm gonna draw my fib. Really anywhere before the crossover, so I could put it right here, but actually no, I could put it right here. No, I'll put it right here. 61.8. Gonna entry right here, stop loss at this level. Yeah, let's target this. We could just target this previous resistance / support.
Okay, so when you say target it, are you going to do what you did before, which is like keep extending it, or are you going to, this is literally your target?
No, I'm gonna keep if price continues to just trend down, I'm gonna try and at 1-to-1 I would like to go break even, or just depending on
Okay,
price
so you're gonna, so yeah, that's a fictitious target, right? So you're gonna basically trail it down and try and get your 6R or whatever you need to make a game of it. Okay, cool, gotcha. Let's go for it. If you're in and ready, that is.
Shoots. So it's looking pretty bullish right now. Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, there you go, -1.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Oh yeah. I still would have got stopped out just because of the fib level or my stop level here, but still moved to the downside, which is totally okay.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, look, it's yours. You're the champion there, Jack. I mean, do you want to take the last trade?
Yeah, I'll do. I'll just go in
cool.
front. Seems I feel like I've left something out. I haven't moved.
Go for it, mate. You share your screen then.
Yeah, I haven't caught a nice trade on this. It's been pretty boring, so I'll see if I can.
Okay, we need you to chuck up another price chart for me. Any other pair you want, and I'll then set it up for you.
What's your favorite pair?
Mine, GJ.
Yeah, I can't go GJ again.
Okay, we'll do AJ.
AJ. Watch list.
Okay, right. Leave it with me. Have I got remote control? No, I need to request it, don't I?
Well, you need to. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Right.
Okay, we got it. Right. Got a funny feeling we've just kicked ourselves out of it. Bar replay mode. Okay, here we go. Let's get to the hour daily. Okay, there you go, mate. All ready to go.
Okay, I'll just see what I can come up with for this. Just for I'll go for something crazy. AJ is choppy. That's why I never. It's obviously why I don't try it. Just coming up to a level there. Kind of. Look at the 4 hour. I want the bars, candles. Actually, I need to move this. Alright, those are. those are the levels that would interest me just from first look. Obviously, I straight away I'd look for shorts, but if I look left, I just need to look left. See, on top. Right, there's certainly a daily level there, so go back to the 4 hour. Just kind of. Then I'll probably do the same the way you were saying. I was able to kind of catch at least a 1-to-1 on the first kind of move. Usually on the 4 hour, 1 hour, I'd wait for a break of my daily or 4 hour levels, and then obviously scale in on the 30 minute and wait for confirmations. I'll slow this down, see if I can get. I'll even go to 30 minute now because it's quite close. Have a better look at the candles.
Remember, folks, we're just about to come to an end here, and I'm going to need you to vote in the chat. So this part of the show. Right. So what do we got here, Jack? So you got your fib levels. Where are you wanting to reach?
Oh. What's this? Yeah, I'm just gonna try and force a bit of an entry here. It would look for maybe a test of that level on the 618, back down, and then I'd take an impulse entry here and hopefully break, and I'll just go for a crazy risk to reward to kind of see if I can for the last, or if it breaks here.
So the best score on this challenge so far is 7.61, I think, by Forex. He did 5 trades. I knew he was going to cane it after seeing him do a back test in a video we shot, and I was like, damn, this guy's going to absolutely nail this thing. So if you can get past 7.61 in this final trade, then you're going to take out the top score ever.
We'll have a go, right? Oh.
Toshimoha, welcome, mate. Welcome. Where is the Iron Man racist trader? Well, don't know if he's racist, but
kind of caught me off guard.
Okay. Right. This next candle closes. Oh my!
You've missed it again.
I was literally in the process of saying if this next candle closes, and then I pressed this one on the left instead of the one. Candle. Instead of this candle closes below the body, right? I'll just speed it up and look for another entry.
How many times? 4 times, 5 times, in fact.
I think when I come on the next time, I'll get a night's sleep before.
It might be an idea, but I suppose it's probably more valuable to, make X number of dollars on it.
Yeah, Alex, can you check the price of gold for me?
I got you right now. It's at 1903.
Okay.
Where am I from? DMAC. I'm from New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand. In fact.
That could have been my look. That could have been
that would have been your big winner.
Yeah.
That would have been it. Didn't press the buy button.
Where did I?
You didn't. You pressed the wrong button.
Watch. I'll wait for it to form something here, and then I'll. Right, let's just go for Oh, now I'm pressing the other one. Oh, okay. So, motion retraced. Right, looking like I'm gonna take an entry. Right, I'll just get this over with. Looks like it's completed the 6 minute. One candle, right? Right, do you know what? I'll just go for this short position. Go for this one here. I'll put my stop above this kind of mini resistance form of support on the 30-minute chart. So it's a 21 pip stop. Or actually, you know what? I'll put it just above the 786 for a 25 pip stop. And I'm gonna, I think there was clean traffic to the left, more or less. Up to the 4-hour close, like, yeah, big wick rejection. We'll see. Yeah, I'll go for that. I'm gonna just go for it and target. Let's have a look what's gonna be. Worth a go, eh?
Worth a go. Right, 15 to 1. 15.1%. 15.16. Okay.
I've hit one of these before. You see, I think I sent Alex. Did you watch the YouTube? I have a video on our the Velocity channel on GJ.
Go for it, mate. The guy, funny enough, the guy I had on the show this week, he's coming on the show this week. He's not been on it yet. He had, we actually had proof of it because he recorded the video with me, and he had a GJ trade running, and that went I think it was 24 to 1. I'm gonna get him to do the replay challenge today. Not today, this week. So maybe later on this week. So guys, stay tuned for that. If you're watching now, I think it might actually he's in Dubai as well. There's another Dubai trader.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Dubai. So check it out. His name's Aman. Million pips he goes on Instagram. So
yeah, I'll have to check him out if he's in.
Check him out.
I haven't really spoke to many traders here in there's a lot of crypto heads here in the UAE, surprisingly.
Just move your line. Don't move that. Just move your line to wherever you want to move the break even.
Yeah, I'll just go break even.
Okay, break even.
Oh.
Yep, you could be alright.
I want this to hit the 15 risk reward so bad.
You could be alright. It might work back one more to break even. Who knows?
Let's see. One. No, it's gonna go. Yeah. We'll be done out on swap phase anyway in this stage. I suppose we're still on the 30-minute, right? Come on. Try to get out a bit more.
Hey Jack, are you funded by FTMO or is it a different prop firm?
FTMO.
Break even.
Break even, yeah. Right. It was worth the go.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to share my screen here for a second, and let's wrap up the show here, guys. So, actually, that's not me sharing my screen. So, share my screen. Let's do it. Right. Here we go. So, guys, that was the show. Thank you for coming on. So the scores are, let me just get it up here. So we had here Alex, for everyone that sort of stuck through it, thanks for sticking through it. Went on for an hour and a half, so it was a long show. Alex ended up with another -1 there, so unfortunately it is the worst score we've had on this challenge. That stuff happens, you know. Look, as I said, there's been some great traders that have come through and had really bad scores as well. So, Jack, you had 1.39. You win. You move on to the semis, and your competitor, we don't know yet. We'll find that out shortly. Now, last but not least, the vote. So this is, guys, for the... Let's skip back a bit here. This is for one of them to win access to my Robot Builders Club. This is where I teach you how to build trading robots. 21-day course. I've actually condensed it to 7 days. So a 7-day course. You're going to learn how to build trading robots like I do. Also, you get a whole bunch of ready-made robots that you can use straight away as well. So, guys, I need your vote in the chat. Okay, so the guys that are stuck around, either put a J in, an A in, or an O in. So J means Jake, you liked his explanation of his trades best. Alex, A for Alex, if you thought he did a great job of explaining the trades, or put in a 0 or an O for neither. I'm not going to tell you who won now, but I want you to chuck it in the chat here before we wrap up. Now, so go. Put it in the chat, J, A, or 0, and one of them might walk away with it. I've recorded the chat so I can go and have a look at it later, because last time I did it, there was probably about, I don't know, 80 or 90 different things, and I couldn't keep up. I had no idea. So, guys, last but not least, what's the best way for these guys to get hold of you? If they want to get hold of you, that is. If you want people to get hold of you. And I'll put your Instagrams up here as well. So, what's your Instagram?
It's not Jake anyway.
Oh, sorry, it's Jack, isn't it? Sorry about that.
No, JLD DXB. So for Dubai, the abbreviation.
And do you want to put yours up there?
Yeah.
I think I can remember yours, isn't it? Is that it?
Oh, it's a dot.
Dot.
Oh, it's clerk.alex.
That was it.
Reversed.
Okay, cool, guys. If you want to check them out on Instagram. Now, yeah, is there anything else you guys want to say? You're on the show here. You got a bunch of people watching. Alex, do you want to go first? You look like you got something to say.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I just wanted to thank you for having me and everything. It was actually pretty fun, even though I got the worst score. You know, a little bit of a champion for that, but it was really fun. And I also want to clarify some things. So the strategy isn't mine. It's actually his Instagram is IGDoust, DOUST, and he's been super helpful with me. And yeah, I totally recommend seeing him, because he's turned my trading, like, elevated it, believe it or not. And yeah, I feel like a really good place right now. So definitely worth a look. And once again, just thank you guys for having me. It was pretty fun.
Cool, brilliant. Well, look, thanks for coming on, mate. It's been a fantastic experience having you on here, all the way from Hawaii. Now, Jack, not Jake, do you want to leave the guys with the final words here?
Yeah, just thanks for having me on, and fair play, Alex. I know obviously the 5 losing trades, but it can happen. It's happened to every trader, I think, and it's just happened to be on this, and it's actually a lot harder than I thought coming onto this as well. It's not easy when you know there's people watching, and you're working off the share screen and the replay tool and everything. So fair play. Keep in touch with you on Instagram, and then anyone that has questions for me or whatever, I'm always on Instagram. So if anyone has questions, I always help people out. Risk management, trades, whatever it is, you can get in touch, and I'll help out as best I can. So
cool.
That's all really. And thanks, Cam, again for having us on and setting it up.
Brilliant. Well, look, I can tell you, just having a look here, it looks like, Jack, you were the winner of the Robot Builders Club. Now, look, I don't know if that's something you want to do. You're interested in doing that. If you're not, you can donate that to Alex if you wish, if you think that it's something he could benefit from. What
do you think, Alex?
It's up in the air.
Because obviously I'm running the velocity group. I'm helping out a lot of traders. I don't know and obviously managing my accounts, and then living over here. So I don't know if I'd have the time, So if you wanted to take it, or even you don't have to decide, you can send me a message, and we can sort things out if you want.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
because
that sounds awesome.
I think you put it to more use than me, especially with all your indicators and everything. I don't think I'd have the head for that. I'm a bit more simple-minded, just
Yeah,
straight as I see it. So
yeah, I think it's a valid point actually. I think you would have a more of an inclination to do it because it is indicator. Like you can get more out of it from indicator-based trading, and also I suppose the other thing is, you're probably a younger guy who's got a bit more time on his hands. You can perhaps put a bit more time into it as well in the learning. So, folks, thanks for watching, tuning in. There's a new episode hitting the airwaves this coming week, tomorrow, in fact. As I mentioned, the guy before, he's actually from Dubai as well. He goes by the name Million Pips if you want to check him out beforehand. We've got a video and the video is like 1,000,000 times better than the interview. So if you're waiting for the video, listen to the interview, but wait for the video because it's a great video. And then after that, I'm hoping to get him on to do the TradingView Replay Challenge. And I think we've got Momo's Build That Bot reveal show as well, hitting the airwaves probably this coming weekend or even in the next couple of days as well. So guys, stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Later.
That's it. Done.
Cool.
Okay, let me